JJ, was that a little closer to kind of where you want to be and what you're looking at, and how does that hit you after a week of practice, and what did you see, I guess, on the floor based on what you've been working on?
Biggest thing offensively, I thought we did a great job of just getting to the next action. Shared the basketball. There wasn't a player that really dominated in terms of assists or time on the ball. We ended up with 28 assists. That was good. Didn't love how we took care of the basketball. And look, some of that is, some of the lineups when AR's not on the floor, you don't have the luxury of putting Luka and LeBron on the floor. So that's a work in progress. Our hand activity in the first half was awesome. Still don't love our general transition defense, and not after a turnover or a missed shot. We still just are lacking a little bit of urgency to get back after makes and get matched up and talk, and something that we'll continue to clean up.
Austin had that brief little kind of tweak, it looked like, with Pajemski. Did you get anything on that? Is he all right?
Yeah, he got a knee in the posterior, anterior calf. I don't know. I think he just got a knee to his lower leg muscle. I think he's fine.
Staying on Austin, you've spoken to us during preseason about how he's been one of your leaders in terms of production load. That I don't know how you guys term it, but in terms of what he's doing day to day in practice, you said his body has looked improved from the off season. Have you seen different wrinkles to his game than the guy you were coaching last season?
A little bit so far in the games. I think a lot in practice. Yesterday, for example, in the scrimmage, he did some things just off the bounce, and maybe that was just our poor defense, but the purple team literally couldn't contain him. He just kind of got wherever he wanted, and I think that was coming off Thursday when I kind of modified him. He was kind of like a fake live rep guy. It was, I told him before practice, you're gonna do 2 reps of live on every drill on the ground. And so then he gets Friday off, and I think he just had it, tonight again, just that burst was there. And he's so crafty, the ability to draw fouls, you put your hand there and he's able to rise up. I played with a guy, Jamal Crawford, who was so good at that. So it's just, picking up little tricks here and there to get to the free throw line. He's always been good at that, but you see that continue to develop.
JJ, you previously mentioned trying to get DeAndre more involved offensively tonight. 14 points, also 5 assists. What did you see from him with his chemistry with Austin, Gabe, and just also guys finding him on like weak side drives?
Yeah, he was really good in the pocket tonight, and I think that's similar to some other bigs. Like him in the pocket is a really good thing, and we got to find him. I think there's opportunities. There were opportunities tonight where we didn't find him. Sometimes on the roll, sometimes on the pocket. But he was great. I thought too, just his poise and his patience as like a hub. Whether it was playing out of horns or whether it was playing that second side, we just got some really good stuff when he got the ball at the elbow.
JJ, Dalton had talked about his struggles in the summer league. What did you see tonight that you liked about what he did?
I thought he let the game come to him offensively. Did some nice things in transition. Got to the free throw line. Again, his sort of ceiling is going to be based on his improvement this season as a defender. He's a big time threat and a big time player, and he's made improvements. But that's ultimately going to be what the ceiling is for him. He's had offensively the best of any person on our team in camp. We've tracked everything. He's first 3-day segment, he shot 16 of 27 from the field and 12 of 20 from 3. And the second 3-day segment, he shot 16 of 27 from the field and 12 of 20 from 3. And he's literally the leading scorer in live play by like 42 points. So he earned the opportunity tonight to give a look with him in the starting lineup, and we're just our conversations all summer, all preseason. This is a year of player development for him, of growth, and what that looks like. It's got to be incremental. He's bought into that, which is great.
Hey JJ, you talked about Aiden as a hub. You got a few games now of the Austin Aiden kind of pick and roll. What have you seen from them two just working together as a pick and roll tandem?
Yeah, I think DA is really good in terms of reading what the ball handler's defender is doing, what the call is, if it's a strong, weak, or ice. He just, his ability to flip screens, and I think force those overs. And then again, just, him in the pocket has been really good. But he's made a concerted effort to get Austin open, like create advantages for Austin using his screening, which I think is only going to benefit everyone down the line.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.